no. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another edition of First 40 Turns. We have Spain this time. Ye old Spain. Not particularly strong, but they do have an interesting... in fact, they're actually quite bad. But they do have a very interesting set of strengths that would actually give me one reason, and very rare reasons, but one particular reason why I would actually ever get a religion without spreading it and going for a religion victory, is if you're going for a military victory and taking the plus bonus you get with Philip, combat strength for people following other religions. So if you get a religion, everybody else's religion, you get a +4 combat strength, which is very nice. It's quite strong. It makes them... It makes them, even though they don't have a special unit that's going to push you, they don't have any military tactics that allows you to do anything better. But that +4 combat strength on top of anything else you can get done is not bad. It's decent. And on top of that, the only other thing that they have, which is actually strong, is their Conquistador. The +10 combat strength when there's a religious unit in the hex. You can just get a whole bunch of religious units, pair them up with your combat, or pair them up with your conquistadors, and just break people in two with that +10 and then the +4 for other religions. It's quite a strong unit. It's not amazing. Don't get me wrong. It's not amazing, but it's quite a strong unit. It's not going to help. The fact that it doesn't have great movement hurts because it's only got +2 movement, so it's not going to be a fast win. But if you ever want to go for a military victory in a unique manner, there you go. There it is. We're going to get ourselves a religion. It took us forever. This map even isn't even all that great, but we're going to go for it. We're going to found this city and be happy about it. We want to get going on our... second city as fast as possible. What we're going to do here is we'll do a quick exploration. We're going to look for a second city. And the reason for that is we've got two different strategies you can go for. We talked about this in the past in the First 40 Turns series. As far as, you know, the two different ways to go for religion. You can go for one city, one holy site, and just do prayers, and then that's fine. And you can get it pretty quick that way. Problem with that is you're kind of delayed before you can actually get the holy site anyway. And once you get it and stuff, if you're just doing holy prayers, you got one city and that city's stuck doing holy prayers, then by the time you get your religion, you've kind of got nothing done. Whereas if you spread to a second city, get 2 holy sites, and use the presence of 2 holy sites to push you to the religion without having to worry about prayers, and you can always do a prayer or two if it's tight in a particular game. That way, you know, you've got 2 cities and they're producing stuff, and you got 2 holy sites, and it's kind of... I feel like that's a much stronger way to do it, so that's the way I like to do it, and that's the way we'll be running it this time. Spain, in your opinion, is the most difficult Civ to play with? Yeah, I could see that. I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't say they're the worst, but I could say that maybe the most difficult or one of them. So 7 turns. I'm gonna go warrior. So, if the plan is to chop into the holy site, although we could put it here, we just have to buy way out to it. I think the plan would be to chop into the holy site, so we're going to need mining as well. So one thing you could do is run mining and give yourself a longer time to find a natural wonder. Because you need to have mining to get to it anyway. It's a bit of a delay, but hopefully you can find the natural wonder and be okay with it. It's continents. And I think it was standard map size. I don't remember. We're not. It's just a 40 turn. It's just the first 40 turns late night. So it doesn't. The extent of that doesn't really matter. I think it was standard. Standard Pangea. Did I say continents? Standard Pangea. That's Subway. We're gonna find a wonder! Yay! Wah, 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 wah.
What a grand sight this must
What a grand sight this is. And there's your Petra City too, folks. Right there. Although you probably want to, maybe there. Right where the barb hut is, get you some chops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Minimum 7 hills. Maybe 8. See what's going on there. But when you put it there, Petra City, baby. Boom, boom, and boom. So, nice that he's on flat land so we can win these battles. Standard, some sort of landmass, screw Spain, some other sort of landmass, freaking Spain. Kinshow. You're not completely wrong. Boom. Alright, let's head over to this river. So probably, more than likely, your second city is going to want to come over here. And then you've got mountains here, so another holy site would be good over here. So, you jump right into your settler for your second city, like I said. We're working a pair of 2/2 tiles, which is great. Boom. Hey, it's an honor to meet you, and you can't know where I live, so stop. Although you're probably going to find out soon anyway. Unfortunately, it stopped being hilly. But it's still do a decent Petra City with like lots of culture, faith, bonus, especially in a game where you're going to be pushing a religion. That's a lot of nice faith to grab. So yeah, there you go. Okay, so there's your winner. Chicken dinner. Whoops. Just like that. I got some hills here for production. And probably... You could consider going here with your second holy site. Add an adjacency rate to your first holy site. And then leave the ability to even do a triangle on that particular one. Or just you immediately have one here and one there. So it's a +2 for both. And then this one becomes a +3. So that's not a bad idea. Or you could see what's going on here as well as different. We'll give that would kind of open up your other options. Yeah. So it's a little bit more of a different twist than the last time that we ran the holy ones. We did with Russia, we did it, and we also did it with Poland, where we went for religions. And this is a little bit more of a twist because we do need to go get mining, which we just did. We did get the boost, thankfully, to astrology, so we're 9 turns on that. And yeah, so we'll pump out our settler, go settle down, grab a builder, chop into the holy site, Boom. The only real difference, if there wasn't trees here, as an example, if there wasn't trees here, you wouldn't need the builder. Then you could go in 9 turns. You would be able to go straight in to the holy site after the settler and be done with it. The difference is in this case is you have to go get the builder, but because you're chopping down the trees, you're actually gaining back that lost time by gaining the production that you get from the chop. So not too bad a deal. This is the Sahara, folks. Look out. Oh my god. Your delegation. Ooh, just a sec. She may be trying to get, you know what, I'm just going to ignore that for a minute. I'm not sure how close she is, and I don't know if she's deciding to go to war with me anytime soon. Okay, she's right here. My only concern with giving her the delegation is if she was planning on, because we met her fairly early, giving her the delegation. I apologize, I'm dropping some frames. Those of you on Twitch, I don't know why, but I'm dropping frames and I apologize for that. The reason I hesitated on that is because if you give them a delegation, that gives them increased diplomatic visibility, and if they come to war with you, then that gives them advantage. So I wasn't sure how close they were. I hadn't checked yet. Made me a little bit nervous about where they could end up being, and if they were going to just have their army start marching on me with that increased visibility. So that's the reason I hesitated on that. Continent nope. I was going to say continent split, but no. So we can keep going this way across this desert. Look at the size of this desert. Are you kidding me? If there's fresh water down here, there's a nice little spot for some stuff there. Petra City. So, like, if you could ever kind of forge out that area right here, it's a nice spot there. There. Hard to say. I'm going to go ahead and hit him, even though it's across the water. We do win that battle, start getting some experience. Maybe he'll take off and not come to the city. Oh, he didn't. That's fine, though. I'll let him come back to me. Ooh, there's some nice tiles as well. Just in reach. Now, you could put... Now, here's another idea, too. You could put the holy site there. And then that's a +4 right out of the gate. Eventually, you would probably want to chop down at least 2 of these. For districts. That'd be okay, though. Commercial hub and whatever, right? You get your little triangle going there. Because that would still replace that. And then you could put a lumber mill there and lumber mill there and just kind of leave all those. The only thing is that would take away... That would mean this is a +4, but that would take that down to a +2. No difference. Frames are brutal right now, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what is going on. This desert. I don't know if I've ever seen a desert any bigger. That's insane. That's 16 tile wide desert, and it's like probably close to 8 or 10 high. What are you talking about? And then there's another nice city too. Wow. Gorgeous 2-2-3 tile. Another 2-2 tile in the mountains. And a 1-3 there. Who knows? Oh shoot, that river stops. Oh no. Oh, I didn't realize the river was stopping. Rip.
It is not wisdom.
Boom, boom. Boom, and boom. Now, militarily we seem to be pretty safe. And this tends to be my first move unless we're having issues with military. So I'm going to go there. That was my north. Oh. Oh, okay. Really? Crazy. Valletta. Oh, that'll help. First meet on a military city state. That gives us +2 production when producing units. right here in the capital. +2 production in the capital when producing units. So that would mean our settler will pop out that much sooner, which is fantastic. Yeah, Megalodon, I was actually taking a look at that. I was considering the possibility of moving this city down to that olive instead, and then I could settle here as well. Oh, no, I can't, because the Valletta's in the way. Cancel both of those ideas. Valletta stops us from getting 2 cities on this river. Unless I were to go all the way to here, but I hate settling a city out on that point like that. That's terrible. I'd rather just have a good city here, and then figure out what's going on with this river. Maybe I could put something in there. Yeah. I was thinking the same thing, and it's gone now. That's gone. That might be a lake, actually. No, it's not. I was gonna say, that looks like it could be a lake there, but it's not. I don't know where the hell this guy's... Oh, mountains. So you might have to, you could probably just, if there's no water in here, you could probably do a an aqueduct city. The land's crap. It's total crap. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there right now who would be like, I'd have quit this map ages ago. That's okay, but that's not what we do here. It's hopefully Gandhi. So there is a lake. You could settle the oranges. That could be an idea. And then you could put like Holy Site in here. +3 Holy Site. Possibility. So, just as a thought, okay? If you were to do it like this, I'm just trying to think about this as I'm going along. So, if you were to do it like that, this here would be an instant 2, and then this one would be an instant 3. Well, not instant, but I mean once they're both built. This is a 3, this is a 2, and then it eventually becomes a 3 when you put a commercial hub there. If you put it here, it's a 4 to start, and then eventually turn it into a 4 with adjacencies there. So then it's a 4. But after that, this is a 2 forever. So you can have a 3 and a 3, or a 4 and a 2. I guess this would eventually, if you put a district here, this could eventually be a 3 as well. 3, and then this would be a 4. Yeah, I think I like. Oops. I think I like the idea of grabbing the 4 right away. Why hopefully Gandhi? Because if it's Chandragupta, then there's more chance of warmongering. 5 turns on the builder. Oh, there it is. He's much more likely to warmonger. He's much stronger with his -2. How much money do I have? I have a lot. I'm gonna try and make sure I keep him happy, because he looks like he is now we're in the positive there. He's the closer Civ to me, actually, it looks like, and being friends with him would be nice, particularly since we're spending time. Looks like there's a river right there. Particularly since we're going to be spending time best neighbor ever. Going for a religion, so it's going to kind of put us behind the 8 ball militarily if we wanted to defend ourselves. Mother Earth as Pantheon. Faith from Appeal? Is that you're asking? Certainly that or Faith from Chops. This land is crap, so it's hard to say. There's a lot of land. There's a lot of stuff you could chop down for Faith, like Goddess of the Harvest. But you talking about the one for? Is that what Mother Earth is?
A physician
Can't remember
without
now.
knowledge.
I always forget the names. I just remember what they do. Oh yeah, they're quite close. So a settle here is a lot easier for sure. Faith from Appeal? Is that Mother Earth? Can't remember the names. That's the two I would be suggesting, that's for sure. So we've got that done. We can go into Animal Husbandry maybe. 4 turns on the Builder. Nobody's working on Great Prophet yet. We're still plenty fine there. Well, hello there. Monument. First thing, this city does not have a strong tile. We need to buy to that. We'll buy it while it's cheap. I also like the idea of buying a 2-2 tile, but yeah, I'm going to. There we go. Yeah, buying a 2-2 tile is the way to go there. There's not much else, actually. There's not a lot of good tiles there unless we get out to here. That's not a particularly strong city. This overall is actually quite a weak everything, really. It's Appeal? Okay. Yeah, I would take one of the two. Oh, they're forward settling me here now. That's awesome. Just want to see this land and then I'll turn back for that barb. At some point, I was gonna say I had a barb out here and I freaking at some point accidentally clicked something weird. Anyway, I just realized that guy's there, so I didn't actually need to do that. Yeah, I was gonna say what is Mother Earth? And Mother Earth didn't sound familiar as, yeah, Earth Goddess is Appeal. That's what I thought. I'm like, what is this guy talking about? I don't get it. He's scaring me. The fake news is real. The fake news, it is real. Kill that son of a... Somebody. Chop. Holy Satan 5. Yep. Picking it up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? Excuse me. Ba-da, ba-da.
I am fond of pigs.
Technology, baby. Let's check out what's going on down here. Yeah, that would be a tough settle. This city, this is brutal. You gotta pray you got land out here now. I mean, you can get your Petra City in here, I suppose. Maybe something up there on the coast. Maybe an Aqueduct City can help this city. Can you pass? Yeah, if you shift enter, you can force end a turn. Is that what you're asking? You can force end a turn by hitting shift enter. And hold the production, and you can hold the production inside the city. Still working on the Pantheon. We're good there. What's the earliest year you've had a science win? Either on deity or other difficulties? I had, with Australia, I had a turn 195 science victory on standard speed. I actually can show you. Where is that? Civ 6. Was it in here? Yeah, here it is here. At turn 200, this is it here. This is the playthrough here. At turn 200, I had 5 turns earlier. I missed that. Hey, Moby1, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for the biddies. I'll read that in a second. My apologies. I need to actually set it up so that a bot reads it. So sorry. On turn 195, and you can actually watch this in my VODs. This playthrough is on my VODs. The beginning of the game isn't, but the first few turns of the game is not on my VODs. But there's two videos on my VODs of this playthrough. Which covers most of it. Turn 195, I won science. And this is turn 200. I was bringing in 1,642 science and 1,683 culture. And I had finished both trees at turn 200. That's the best I've ever done. That's standard speed on Rise and Fall science. Now, you could do science victories way faster before Rise and Fall because it was completely derped up. It was ridiculous how fast you could do science victories. But they nerfed it back to kind of equal it out and make it more realistic. And you'd be hard-pressed to find somebody to do it faster than 195. Standard on deity. That's it right there. And then I actually continued on and got a culture victory on this same playthrough on turn 220-ish. After having done the science, we got a culture victory on 220, 225. Dude, for some reason this stream always loads all the time on mobile, and it's my favorite one to watch. Oh, thank you, buddy. Moby1, again, thanks for the biddies. Very much appreciated, my man. I wonder how you can manage that on an iPad. What? I'm not sure what you mean, but manage what on the iPad. I should try and shove the turkey and cheddar in this phone. Turkey and cheddar makes everything better. It's going good, brother. It's going good. Not really a tile wasted anywhere on there. No. Australia is so OP, though. They're so strong. It's crazy. Oh, yeah. Chop down that and jump into the holy site. And what I would actually do here, nobody's working. Oh wait, no, there is people working them now. Holy cow. Check that then. Okay. I did not realize. I was just going to say 3 turns on the monument, then I can work the culture tree a little faster. But I don't know if I want to hesitate on that now. That's too bad. I didn't realize that was going to be the case. No, you know what? Screw that. Just live on the edge. Best neighbor ever, man. One charge left. It actually would be a bad idea to improve this city. I'm gonna go mine this. I was gonna mine that in order to get the minor resource boost, but I would rather push this along. I'd rather push that along. Jeez. Valletta's flexing on me over here. 14 turns. Oh, so he's gone friendship. That's great. It's funny that we satisfied that. Say that we're far from him. We're not that far from him, but it's far enough, obviously. Must just barely be the case. But you definitely want to declare friendship as soon as you can get him, especially on a game where you want to try and stay peaceful. Making peace with him early is nice. I guess it might be distance, capital distance. Like our capitals are like 20 tiles apart or so, 18 or 20 tiles apart. Yeah, there's another. They're closer, probably. That's why. That might be part of the calculation. Is if they determine that this civ's closer than that civ or whatever.
I thought Clay must feel happy.
Yeah. That must be part of the calculation. Pantheon time. Earth Goddess is gone, not surprising. If you don't get... Earth Goddess goes very early. But yeah. Goddess of the Harvest is also very strong. Oh my god. That's so bad. Now, fortunately, if you're going for a religious victory, you wouldn't need to worry about having that many cities. It's not that important to have a ton of cities. But this is brutal. That this is the end of the continent. I mean, if you were able to get... I don't even know. I might do like an aqueduct city here. This would be really hard to hold without making it closer, though. I might do an aqueduct city there, Petra city there, and then maybe something up on the coast here. That's 6 cities. Maybe you could take out Valletta. You can win a religious victory with 6 cities easy. Religious victories are so easy. His character looks like he's biting his lip. Oh. You mean Chandragupta? Like... Unbelievable that there's nothing out here, dude. Troll Central. Okay, so great profits. They're doing 2.3, we're doing 3, and we're doing 1. But that's fine. We're still in 3rd place. Not too bad. We just have to we'll be obviously accelerating here in a minute. Let's get the shrine. Be nice to get to... Oh god, we're not... I was gonna say, that seems like slow, considering we have 2/2/2 tiles. That was my fault. That cost me a couple turns, probably. Or at least a turn. Some nice tile. Like a nice farming out here. Some good production in there. Some free money. Hanging gardens. Wow, that's a quick wow. That's a quick era. Holy shnikes.
Writing is easy.
All the water-based guys. Just working towards that. At this point, you start to evaluate. If we're doing 2 a turn... Oh wow, somebody else is down here doing 1.1 a turn. Considering that... Yeah, we need to just start doing prayers. Holy cow, this is a tough one. We need prayers and we need them bad. Stonehenge still hasn't worked yet.
It was luxuries like it.
Production there. Yeah. Oh, Petra City. One thing you could consider doing at this point is purchasing a builder and chopping out one of these prayers, especially once Magnus was established. They're 11 turns from being done. They're actually more than that, though. We could actually pass these guys. One thing that you could consider doing, yeah, is you could buy a builder and then have him stand here, and once Magnus was established, you could finish this Holy Site prayer in 6 turns and then chop out another one, and that would really make a big difference to push out the religion. You could kind of play it by ear and buy the builder, you know, in a couple turns if you felt like you needed it. Buenos Aires. So in 3 turns, we're going to finish that and finish that. So at that point, we'll be making 3 great profit points a turn. Oh wow, they're at 3.4 each now. So as long as I don't lose to this guy, I'm fine, right? Because if one of these 2 guys here were to get Stonehenge, that gives them a religion, and as long as I beat 2 of them, I'm okay, right? Because there's going to be 4 total. So as long as I don't lose to this guy or the other one, I'm good. So there's no point in panicking. In 3 turns, we would finish that. We would be then working 3 a turn, which is way more than the guy below us. And this prayer would actually give us a big jump as well. In fact, we're at turn 42, but we're actually here quite quickly. We're just past 40 minutes. I am actually going to really quickly just hit next turn. That's such a quick era. It's insane. I'm going to go ahead and hit next turn a couple more times. Just so you guys can take a look. I know it's beyond 40 turns. And we've been doing beyond 40 turns quite a bit. But, you know me. Sometimes I count myself. There's desert everywhere in this map. Just to give you guys an idea of where you are at when it's time to do that. +3, there's a nice little boost to the era score. Keep you out of a golden age. With 3 turns left, that's nice. Not that it really matters that much. So let's take a look at this here now. Great profit points. Finishing that prayer just jumped us way up here and a big lead on them. And we are currently going to be doing, that's actually going to be 3 a turn because we just finished the other holy site. So we're 5 turns away from having a religion at this point, okay? Poland is much closer, obviously, and they're not going to do. So we're not going to catch either one of those guys anyway. We'd have to chop it even if we chopped out a prayer right now, I don't think we would catch those guys. So those 2 are going to beat us, but as long as this guy doesn't beat us, then we're fine, and we're never going to get beat by them. They're only doing 1 a turn. We're doing 3. They're at a pace of being done in 50 turns right now. Even if they start doing prayers and stuff, they got no chance. So at this point, you know you're good, and you can start to move towards other things and other stuff. I would probably go greenery here to help this city grow. With a lack of good tiles, you want greenery to order to be able to work more tiles that are not as strong. Is always the way to combat poor tiles in a city. Now, that's where you're left at 45 turns. Not first 40 turns, but 45. As far as this map in general, I would not like this map for anything other than a religious victory, obviously. Some people might be like, screw it, I don't care. Just find me a new map. This map sucks. It does suck. With that being said, there's absolutely no reason why you couldn't easily win a religious victory on this game. No reason at all. And for that matter, you could go for a military victory if you wanted as well. Now that you've got your religion, you could use that +4 strength against cities following other religions or civilizations following other religions. And you could grab your conquistador and, go military and go rock people's worlds. There's no reason why you couldn't do that. So both of those conditions would be great. For a science or culture victory, this city is brutal. You don't have room for 8 cities. You don't have strong cities at all. You could go grab Petra City. That would be pretty strong if you got Petra out of it. But generally speaking, it's not a very good map. But religion's easy. Let's be honest. Religion's easy. You could easily get a religious victory with this map. No problem at all. Not a doubt in my mind. So, yeah, I don't know. It wouldn't be a particularly fun run necessarily without having strong cities. But, hey, some people were going to say, I love the challenge. Let's keep going. I want to do it. Other people were like, screw it. I want something better. It's up to you. But I hope you enjoyed this first 40. Chat, give me a second. I'll catch up with you. I'm going to finish this video off. It's a slightly short one, around 45 minutes. But really all it was is discovering crap land and building holy sites. Getting a religion. Bob's your uncle. Thanks for joining me. That was Spain. I think we have 3 more left after this for the first 40 turns runs. You guys have been giving me a lot of great feedback about this particular series on YouTube. So thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for appreciating the hard work. And I hope you enjoyed this one as much as the others. See you next time. Bye-bye.